My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashyyyk, but different.
Ultimus Thrall. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too. Run like the wind. They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There's only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
Fuck you too.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir
Weren't you
Rodney
supposed to
would
sleep,
approve.
or what happened to you sleeping? Since you usually sleep at like 6 p.m. now.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
You got a squire now. Cool.
I will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. You or my uncle.
That one's done. God damn it, sir. Do you not have school anymore?
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts in the past.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Also, we're doing a 3-pong mission sequence thing.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, They are your people, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up.
What? You don't go to
right.
school anymore? What? Did you graduate or did you drop out?
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Yeah, right, bud.
I'll have a word with him.
You are not too cool. Oh.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And
was it because it was too expensive, or you just didn't want to graduate? Because did you have like 1 year left?
Still need some support.
Or did you have more years?
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Oh, her needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Oh yeah, she provides
We'll talk to the
services.
survivors.
We never get to see him. What services were provided?
That thing.
Oh shit, she's alright.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
God damn it, sir! But it was easy.
Everything would be all right.
It's
It's extremely easy. Like,
My
no,
family.
no, nothing.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be. Now, we should head for more.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I assume you have a plan? We need to find out.
It was all they could do to escape.
Come on.
Faster!
Is that one of the dragons? No, that's a random encounter. God damn it. My mind not down school because it's easy. All my classes are super easy. I literally can graduate this semester, but I'm deciding not to because I'm too lazy. I could have graduated like last year, but I just didn't feel like it. Oh shit, the Akasha made it all the way here.
Clive,
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I see them. With me!
The power within! Oh shit. Ah shit.
Save your strength.
No, where the fuck there he is? Oh. Oh yeah, God damn it. Each time I forget I can do this. Yeah, god fucking damn it. I keep forgetting I unlocked another power. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is this? Interesting. I don't. This is a. They're both there. I really don't like the electric power because it's kind of derpy. Yeah, made to be broken. Achievement. Oh shit. Oh, we're fine. Oh, no, we're not fine. I like this, but I hate this. This is the default power. Ah. God damn it. Ah, I missed. No, it did it in the middle of it. Oh, let's go.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Yeah, Isabel, when is their service gonna be provided?
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
God damn it, we lost their services.
If you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had.
God damn you.
Thank you again, Clive.
But sir, why do we fight? Just to suffer? Alright. Got one more. One more in the desert region. What do you mean we love? Goddamn.
Cid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid.
Goddamn.
And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Yeah.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Oh shit, hold on. I'm gonna activate the the new powers of Bahamut. See how Bahamut's What?
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself.
What?
Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
What? Okay. Sure. Weird and awkward, alright.
Victor.
No, sure, it's Victor.
What's he doing here?
Cid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Kostnis is in chaos. And the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness, or an entire city for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Oh, interesting.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Cid the Outlaw suggest?
Well,
If it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
What?
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
Fight the bandits ourselves, but they're hiring mercenaries to do that.
Your
They can't.
faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
These are certainly trying times.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's so easy.
The brightest candle in
Yeah,
the crypt.
god damn it.
And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Yeah, Sid's strong. She's like, why can't we hire just you? But I'm also assuming that we're going to be used for the other one.
And show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
God damn it.
My shop.
My
If I had
shop.
my pickaxe, I would.
You would have done nothing.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah,
Some
here he is
ingredients.
now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford.
What?
It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is
What is this?
If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear
I like
we
how
have
they
little
suck at
hope
mine.
of supplementing our stores meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
Unidos. Humanos.
All
She's
right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Oh! She's like, you bitch. It's like, shit at acting.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Only that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
What is this? Tomfoolery.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I was gonna say.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilt.
You were right,
We need
boy.
a plan.
Yeah.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Get fucked.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Get fucked again.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
Oh, they're fighters.
As long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Yeah. Ah, bandits. Fucking bandits. We can test out our new... Oh, there they are.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
What? Megafire? Oh, this takes a while.
They mean to overwhelm us.
No. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, they're cool, but I feel like they need speed.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Yeah, probably. Y'all gonna kiss, or what the fuck? You were right.
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
God damn
You
it.
did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Are they fighters?
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
We all are awesome. God damn it.
Seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Dalimil will forever be in your debt. But don't go trying to take advantage of that.
I need to. What do you mean? I don't know. What I hear is that we can visit that place, but we don't have access to. Or maybe we do. Maybe we do have access, it's just that I don't take the time to actually go look for him. I don't think so, because some parts of them are hidden.
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells, a woman has to learn to look after herself.
The fuck do you mean? Oh, 1 and 2 are at the hideaway. Okay, that meant. I was like, where's this other part? Actually, before we even go. Lost Wing. It's very sad and somber.
An old
noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere.
You could say that.
He just had a bigger appetite.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
I brought plenty. Ain't one, it's 5.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that.
All
In
right,
return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
oh, that's cute.
Seems the highway is lost.
That ain't true. Don't really know if I want to.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
I am the thunder.
Ah, Clive, were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the Icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Yeah, we finished this quest. Oh fuck! I never mind. This is a side quest. I'm like, yeah. I do have back a piece.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
What? That's it?
You wish to study the tomes?
Not today. Today, I become the professor. I don't know what I'm on about. God damn it, Luke.
I'd be happy to tell Otto everything that happened. But I know he appreciates it when you spare him the time.
Because Otto is automatic. I don't know.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh, Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
Is this better?
I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
God damn it.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted
Jesus Christ.
5 million gil.
Each.
What?
5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
What the fuck?
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you.
I mean, he makes a great car salesman.
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
God damn it, we're going back at them.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure they will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Okay. They pay off everybody else.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm sure Karen will understand.
No, she's gonna kill him.
Really?
No.
Do you think so?
Fuck no.
I don't.
Nice. 15 million. Jason, how much in debt are you? I'll go to the dame. No, where's the dame? Dame's up here. How much in debt are you, sir? Simon 0. Except for all the other.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
What? How do you forget you're in debt? Oh, don't tell me it's locked. No.
Those things I said before.
Oh, that ain't bad. I have $42 in debt. No, I fucking knew it. Oh, god damn it. That's because of this game. Why did I move? Yeah, that's not how it works, but... No, 42,000.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
It's fine, it's fine. 42,000 is not bad.
Was wondering when you turn up, Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is
Yeah.
you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals.
I
The nation's
haven't paid
still
off the car, so I have the car,
skies
and
are
then
still the
I
colour of a kick in
took
the
on
kidneys 2 days on.
a payment plan for health insurance because I don't have health
We
insurance.
knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point.
What?
Now's not
I'm
the
not
time
in
to
Genshin Dead.
guess yourself. Now's the
Not
time
yet.
to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Ah, shit, Josh is awake. No, my dad is with the car, that's it. But I make payments every month, so it's fine. Shut the fuck up. I made too much, even though I'm not actually making anything. And I have to reapply.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
God damn it, sir. Why won't you sacrifice yourself for me?
Well, what's the short of it? Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but they played the Final Fantasy theme.
Was with me in the Dominion
God damn it.
before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Nice. Sir, Final Fantasy. It's awesome. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, shit, fuck. I can finally do that one other quest. Or, no, I can't. I can't, Brent. What? I hate you so much. Fuck, why do we always go back to the desert? I don't want to go to the desert. Oh shit, we have 3,000. Not enough to master that. Let's see if we can end that. Oh shit. What the fuck? What are these? I don't really trust any of these, but I mean, it's something. Oh well. Alright, oh well. What? Oh, got that. Yeah, Joshua's reunited. Oh, no, Joshua's... No, what? What? Oh, there he is. I hope they release the soundtrack on Spotify so I can show you, because the fucking epic fights are fucking amazing. Or the music for the epic fights are awesome.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Well, that was mean. Thought you were enjoying this. I was like, yes, what the fuck do you mean?
Fly, Ambrosia.
How far are we marching? Oh, we're going to a new place. Okay.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
I can try to dodge. Oh, okay. Well. That was a waste. You like my wing? Ah, that bitch. Oh, well, that actually looks worth it. Okay. Level up. Move, move. See, sir, I'm awesome. And you could too.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
No, the chocobo. Oh, now we gotta find him.
You deserve a rest.
Interesting. I hate the desert. What do you want, bud?
Be safe.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp. While we slept. My own men did this. Turned. Every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before... We can't let those monsters...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kupka.
Rest well, soldier.
God damn it. God damn it, Jason. Why won't you sacrifice yourself?
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
No, not the chocobos.
I got here in time.
Nice.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
No, there he is. Never mind.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor. Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Yeah.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Oh.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward!
What?
For your steel, Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
No.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived.
Get down.
Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
God damn it. Should we have killed him? I feel like he's gonna stab us in the back someday. Can I still challenge him? I want to challenge him. I want to kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
I feel like I did. Oh. Jason, are you still there or did she die?
Come on. Run like the wind.
$200 yards.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
God damn it.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Yeah, cutscene.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
all the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
God damn it.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
She's up.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Goddamn, sir, I'm too awesome.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
I'm jealous. She's awesome. Now let's look at the map. Ooh, that's a Wild's Wife.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
The ruby, what? Oh no.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway,
nice.
Why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, But Otto's always been the backbone, and when Cid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Cid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Cid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Yeah, we're handsome.
And you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Yeah. Sir, I have a question for you. If you're still there.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
Gay. Jason.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
The fucking debt we have.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
God damn it.
I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Cid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you...
What?
You and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Cid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Cid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Gobo wants to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Nice. Get wrecked, Gobo. Oh, sure.
Did you see that?
Oh.
Tell me you saw that.
I'd like to grow my hair out. I think it'd be pretty nice. That'd be a lot of work, but I think I'd like to grow my hair out. Oh, he's still with us.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Shit, I would accept payments.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. All yours. Here you are. All yours. You earned this. Come again.
Yeah,
More
ability
for ya.
points. Oh,
How
wrong
may
go.
I help you today, Clive? I'll be here waiting.
Clive!
Pay back, what?
Oh.
Oh.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, there's a shit ton at the Dhalmekian Empire. I don't really want to do side quests, but I mean, there's much I can do.
Pardon me, but would you... That well-notched steel, and might you be convinced to offer me the use...
How exactly do you...
Well, being some... And should you accept, you will not only earn your... Well...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Oh, shit.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few... Now, Joseph's a sellsword.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have...
The old Zemeckis Road. Joseph's lived a hard...
I can't imagine there are too many greyheads.
I mean, they're both in the same direction.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it.
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect.
Go okay.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin when you know what's good for you.
Nice. That was easy. God damn it, sir, why aren't you back?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon colossal airships, we call them. Oblige me if you would. Does any... Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Run like the wind.
Couple of Hellfires.
Straight home now.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones. Over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
Hey, ancient sword. Oh shit, goblins actually.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Goblin punch. Oh shit! Oh, I thought it was gonna be more, just the prince.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
The goblins are good people.
Bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, goblin.
None. All right then. Who's first?
Oh well. Jason, did you die? I feel like you died, which is fine, but goddamn it.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, could the construction of such miraculous edifices, alas, all is mere speculation.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my rambling.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience,
He rented, rented a
That's
friend.
what this was all about.
Rent a friend.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Joseph's fine.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. Thank you for putting my mind at ease.
Who needs a porter when there's...
Do you have any fresh water? The well's been all but dry since the skies changed.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the North Gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back. I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me.
He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbreque.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Who needs a porter when there's that?
Please. A piece of fruit. A crust of bread. Anything. Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got
wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbreque, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. Before the flies get at it.
I'm sorry, but at those prices...
You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage. A Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together, and the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
I owe these remarkable gentlemen more than a few paltry cups of wine, even if it is the finest wine in all of Valisfia.
Oh, there's nothing like a cup or 5 of good wine to wash away the aches of the road.
Has this wine turned? Or is it my stomach?
Tastes better if you don't look up.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How are you doing? Here you go. always something in there.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. It's not true. We've lost so much already. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. All done?
I don't think so. Good girl. Straight home now.
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe.
mine.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Did you see that? Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Hell no. No gay scene for now. I have leveled up massively though. I've been doing a couple of quests here and there, but there shouldn't be any any more gay scenes. How was it? I know it's not that bad. I know. Well, I know the first game is about like 5 hours. Not sure about the second. Where's the guy?
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
Did you enjoy Roadheimer's too?
My lord, Marcus,
Oh,
is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of
God
your
damn it.
Lord Uncle's
The
estate.
camera's the easiest part.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I
did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs.
Did you stream it? The second
And
game?
what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
I have the first game. I'm thinking about streaming the first game.
Subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace.
I might do it Friday.
The gears
But I
of
don't know yet.
governance have ground to a halt.
Because Thursday, I'm gonna get screwed over by who knows how much.
The realm threatens to drift into
Yeah, you beat the game. Let's go.
Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses.
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent
Oh.
to investigate
You did
the
one
other,
level?
the old Imperial capital
Oh no.
of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord.
God damn it. Going to. We're going back to the fucking desert. Just one level? Oh no. Come on, Juan. We gotta catch up to Jeets. I don't know when the next game's popping out,
It's not
but
going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Now there'll be no one to match.
The gentleman of the town guard.
what you doing now?
Let's go.
Or what's the plan, sir?
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Oh no.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you,
God damn
I
it.
have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Hell yeah. Were you guys in the Discord card? Discord card. Discord card? Discord card. Discord call.
Your blade on Republican soldiers.
Were you guys in the
Or you can
Discord
go back
call?
to your garrison
earlier?
and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
No fue más bueno.
I'd expect as
Nice,
much
nice,
from
nice,
Hugo's
nice.
faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiry, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Correct.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh, it's not too far from where I was beforehand. Where's Northreach? Fine, get Final Fantasy. Besides that one gay scene, it's really awesome. I absolutely love it.
It's a road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, shit, that's him. What do you mean? It's awesome. Again, besides that one scene.
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Oh, they're right here. Never mind. It's easy pickings.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
There we go. Yeah, we did it. I did. I'm awesome. Jason was here, but then he didn't show up. I don't know where he went.
There may be more bandits nearby.
Good night, Juan. I'll be streaming for a couple more hours.
This looks to be all of them.
Take care.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive. And I'm fine, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late.
Yeah.
I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, Speaking of which, I received word...
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, and we must work together.
As it is mine.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
Sikanva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Be safe.
Let there be light! Caution, brother.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry. Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Eh?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.